Hello, everybody. My name is Lauren Bryn, and I'm the Assistant Commissioner of the MIAA. I'm very excited to be here today with Hannah Mitroff from Hope. Hannah, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So tell me a little bit about yourself.
I'm a senior at Hope College. I play women's soccer. I'm a newly converted center forward. I've played midfield all my life, so that's been fun. And yeah, I'm studying exercise science with a minor in psych, hoping to be a registered dietitian in my future.
Obviously, you've had plenty of time in the MIAA and Division III. Tell me what you like about, both the conference and the division.
Yeah, I think our conference does a really good job at promoting academic and athletic excellence. It's a really tough conference. Like every game, especially with as the years have gone on, has gotten more and more competitive. But it also does a really good job at like making sure that we know that our value doesn't just come from sport. So we can be involved in other things on campus, off campus, and like we know that our identity is not solely found in our sport, and we're able to participate in other things on campus, whereas and maybe in other divisions you wouldn't be able to have the time to do that. And I have really found a lot of value in that in my 4 years at Hope.
What are, either some hobbies that you have outside of sport and studying, or even some like organizations and whatnot that you're involved in?
Yeah. So at Hope, I'm involved in ACSAC, which is like a athletic advisory committee here at Hope. And I'm on like the leadership team. So we help with like planning service projects. And that's been a really cool part of my Hope experience, just to give back to the Holland community. And I'm also, I was involved with Dance Marathon. I'm not so much involved right now, but I still participate. It's a really cool thing we do. Dance for 24 hours for kids who are hospitalized at Helen DeVos. And it's like a very exhausting, but just such a cool experience. And like every Hope student, not even just athletes, are involved. And it's just a really cool way that we can all come together. Other than that, I like to cook and bake. I like to read, hang out with my friends and my dog, go to the beach in Holland, drink coffee, all the fun stuff.
So your coach mentioned that you participated in a SEED trip to the Dominican Republic. Explain to me what the SEED program is at Hope College.
Yeah, so SEED stands for Sports Evangelism to Equip Disciples. It's a program where like any Hope athlete can take a trip abroad and serve for like around 10 days to 2 weeks. And it's an amazing experience. You can serve like the communities there or wherever you go, and spread the gospel, which is really a really cool opportunity, especially as like a Christian athlete. And for me, when I was in the Dominican, we like ran sports camps. We helped like a baseball team like build a dugout for their team, and yeah, we helped them like English classes, like helping them learn English. So it was a really, really cool experience, because for them, like their sport is a way for them to like give back to their families, give back to like people who have, supported them throughout their life. And eventually they like hope to play like college, like whatever sport they want, like in America. Like that's everyone's dream there. And so it was really cool to like just get a glimpse at like their dream, and like how we could just play a really small part and like helping like encourage them. Yeah, it was definitely super cool that I got to do that like before COVID hit and everything, because I have friends like who didn't get that opportunity.
That sounds like such a special experience. What did you take away from that? Like how has that changed, I don't know, your outlook on things, or just like how you live your everyday life, I guess?
Yeah. I would say especially like from that trip and just like my 4 years at Hope, I've realized like soccer is not just about soccer, and like sports in general are not just about the sport. It's about like coming together, like having a community of people who believe in you and push you to be better. And yeah, like supporting people when they need encouragement. Like it's definitely a big takeaway of that for that trip for me. And also just like how I can use my faith in sport is something that I never really thought of before coming to Hope and before that trip. And that was really emphasized during that. And that was a really cool experience.
So going back to what you mentioned earlier, you switched positions like for the first time.
Yeah.
Talk to me about that. Like, how is it, being in a completely new position in your last year at Hope?
Yeah, it's been very interesting, but like I am so thankful for it. It's definitely been interesting. Like I want to learn as much as I can and like be like as best as I can for my team, but it's like I only have like a couple weeks left, so it's a weird experience. I want to learn as much, but I don't have as much time to learn it all. So yeah, it's been very fun though, and I've gotten to play a lot more than I usually like have in the past, and it's just like a whole different role for me, and it's been super cool, and like it's fun for like my family to watch, and it's fun to be part of.
I like to close out each interview with kind of a fun question. So
Sure.
yours, tailoring it to some hobbies that you talked about. What
Mhm.
is your favorite thing to cook or bake?
Oh, I love. Recently, it's been pumpkin bread, like chocolate chip pumpkin bread. I've been making that a lot. But I love just like a good chocolate chip cookie for sure.
Mm. Well, next time I'm at Hope, I'm expecting some chocolate chip cookies.
Sounds good.
Hannah, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me, and best of luck to you and your team the rest of the season.
Thank you so much.